Evil is evil, everyone. Lesser, greater, middling, the degrees are arbitrary, the definition's blurred, and if I'm to choose between one evil and another, I'd just rather not choose at all. That, or have Vostok do it for me with none other than Geralt of Rivia himself, the White Wolf. A hodgepodge of mods have come together to train this Witcher in every school out there, so many thanks to all those involved, but enough meditating. Let's sharpen our blades. As we've got silver for monsters and steel for humans, or anything that isn't really a hostile, I suppose. Geralt will enter this conjunction of spheres that is the constant, wielding both, but be sure to wield the proper sword against the proper enemy, otherwise all you'll be dealing is 15 damage a slice. No. Witchers are artists with the blade, so their work should reflect that. Use these edges well and enjoy the proper and very much appreciated 77 damage a slice. But our steel and silver are not the only weapons here today, not with our runedite ripe for the taking. Only issue is the Lady of the Lake is a lie, and there aren't actually any quest markers to lead us to it, so finding it will be blind luck, as apparently can spawn on islands as well. But it will be well worth the effort, as the runedite will never break and has an additional electrical damage modifier attached to its silver line blade. Good stuff. And yes, a Witcher needs to know how to tend to his equipment, so sword smithing and repairing are indeed a thing, as you can see. Get to it. But the next best thing in a Witcher's arsenal, you ask? His potions, all of which will require a white gold there, so don't forget it. But brew some cat for the ability to hunt and kill monsters in the dark at the cost of a hefty sanity drain. Blizzard essentially slows down the world for Witchers, allowing for superhuman reflexes that are technically only 40% faster than those of regular humans, I suppose. Swallow can be swallowed to begin a health regeneration effect of 1 point every second for a little over a minute at the cost of an increased hunger drain. Thunderbolt looks to increase a Witcher's strength, leading to a 90% increase in damage, but at the cost of a lingering health drain, mind. A drain that takes 2 health every second or so. But lastly, Willow prevents all attacks from being able to stun us, so do with that as you please. Just watch your toxicity levels. But just as Witchers are relentlessly trained in the practical, their mutations allow for them to practice and learn basic magics as well, like the Axie sign here. Once every 30 seconds, Geralt can recruit a follower for a short time with no extra cost minus a minuscule sanity hit. Gwen can be cast every 20 seconds or so to help form a shield around Geralt that will block a single incoming hit. And finally, Igni can be used every 8 seconds to set our enemies ablaze for a short period of time. Enjoy them all once you actually do learn the hotkeys attached to them. But don't forget the extra booms, everyone, as sometimes Witchers need to level the playing field with explosions. Literally. Grape Shot is first and deals a respectable 200 damage to anything it hits, but do mind their 4-second timers, which are not very user-friendly at the end of the day. But if you do want a quick freeze, plus a smaller 50 damage boom on top of it, then the Northern Wind Bombs are what you're looking for. But again, be aware of the 3-second timer on these guys. And before we wrap up, here are some extra tidbits. Geralt will be killing monsters at 190 hunger, 190 sanity, and 175 health respectively. The guy grows a beard over time, so expect level 1 at day 3, level 2 4 days later, and the last level 8 days later, and then for it all to come together to give the guy a sneaky perk of winter insulation because of it. To continue, pretty much every buff and downside is configurable if the guy is looking a little too strong for you. The modders have graced us with 3 separate skins for us to choose from while we walk the path, with an added bonus of a bonus portrait frame that I actually really enjoy. And lastly, he does have some unique quotes, but not many. Plus, his voice is just Maxwell's, so we're not going to talk about it. But plus, his ghost kind of scares me, so let's just move on, yes? Yes, as there you have it, everyone. Geralt of Rivia for Don't Starve Together. Not sure if I've ever said it, but the world of The Witcher is one of my favorites, and I consider The Witcher 3 to be one of the greatest games of all time, so I just had to get around to something like this eventually. Now, if only I could have found a bounty board mod. But thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all, the wind's howling, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.